don't buy a car.
They
probably have
do.
a landings on the other
they
side.
Go in the river.
I only know that because I have a friend who has a house right out here.
Oh, and he
He says they're out there flying almost every day.
I can picture a little field right there. It's a gravel pit. It's not great, but it's kind of flat.
It doesn't have to be flat, but yeah.
Just not great.
Well, there's a bird soaring it right now. Look at that.
They go off their snowboards and skis.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. But I would not have known because, you know, it's a whole different world. They don't
Advertise.
base jumpers don't tell anybody anything ever.
Right.
No, they don't have
They have their private sites and they don't share them.
Yeah.
It's funny. Garcia's mom told me about that.
Yeah.
Is that Evan Garcia?
Yeah.
Does he base jump?
I don't know. I don't think so. Sorry.
That looks like a little bit of an overhang there, but it doesn't look like enough vertical.
So I cut you off, Mark. You were saying.
Probably was a lie. I don't remember.
Yeah, I get Eagler's Point in Eastern Washington. He had a system like that. And
Eagler's looks beautiful.
It's a cool site. It's kind of small.
Oh, okay.
And that one only uploads every 15 minutes, which is useful to see trends and things. But so that was the biggest disadvantage, in my opinion, was not uploading as often as you'd like. And the other one is spending, you know, $100 a year or something, having changed SIM cards, like just maintenance. So that wasn't as attractive an option. But David Wheeler chimed in. He's like, "Oh, you're only a mile away. You can share a Wi-Fi signal from your house." That's what he does at Tiger. So
Like a hot spot?
that sparked my interest. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to
Yeah.
do. So he showed me how to buy this old Nano Beam, not the latest generation. You have to buy the older one, and if you play with the settings enough, you can make a Wi-Fi hotspot that it beams out remotely.
It's like a directional beam.
Yeah, so up on launch, I mean, the signal is hundreds of feet wide, so it makes it's not like crazy focused, but
Yeah.
it basically makes a Wi-Fi hotspot a mile away. And there were complications with it. None of my Google devices will log onto it, but my laptop would, and thank goodness weather devices do. So basically, in my house, I had this device pointing out, so I was able to like get all the settings right, get a weather station, and then I wasted way too much time. I didn't fully understand how they worked, so I was trying to leave the little fob that said what the weather's doing at my house, and then bring the weather device up to the mountain. And I didn't realize the anemometers, they don't connect to Wi-Fi. They send a radio signal that a different device connects, and that device connects to Wi-Fi and uploads the data.
Well, I'm sure I would have been able
Stop
to
at
problem
this
solve that all by
intersection
myself.
Stop
for
right up
just a
Check
minute,
the wind.
Take a look.
just to see what the wind is doing currently right
You
here.
want to roll down your window, Jerry, or are we going to hop out?
We're gonna hop
Yeah,
out.
either way.
We got
We'll hop out.
I'll continue my story. I like
Yeah, keep talking.
No,
Keep
it's very
talking.
interesting.
Keep telling us a story. I'll get it on video. Look at this mess, man.
Yeah, brutal. It's kind of coming, yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of coming in.
Wow.
Well,
This black-
it was a lot cloudier this morning, and it's clearing.
Yes.
We're gonna get more
It's getting
sunlight
better.
and-
And yeah, look at, I mean, we're getting cycles coming up,
Yep.
and this
Yep.
black
We're
ground is
We're
gonna,
gonna be
Well,
able
we're
to
not at
launch
the
the
top,
regular launch.
and that could be different.
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
but this tells us
If we
Yeah,
wait
the
long
trend.
enough. So I'm guessing it's preferable for us to be on this side of things.
Yeah.
what the heck.
I have a pilot buddy in Wenatchee, and I went flying with him a couple times, and we like hike up Saddle Rock and fly or whatever, and I'd be out there kicking dirt like for 10 or 15 minutes, like, you know, just monitoring the cycles, and he started yelling at me, "What are you doing that for?" I said, "Dude, I've been doing this for like 30 years, you know, what do you mean, what am I doing? And what the fuck you think I'm doing?"
You thought you were gonna trigger something?
He just didn't like the fact that I was kicking dirt.
Uh-huh.
That was
There-
like I had a
yeah,
different
there
way
are
of monitoring
already
weather than
cycles.
him. Like what the?
Yeah,
we don't
feel
fly
that.
weather anymore.
Feel
Like,
that.
fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's fundamental. station. Yeah,
And
this seems favorable to me.
We're gonna launch it
on this side of the mountain. We don't have to go up to the cell tower, the regular spot,
It's a
right?
much cleaner launch than the north,
Yeah.
from what I
So
recall.
now all we have to do is have better flights than the guys that went down to Saddle, and then we're the kings. You guys got to outfly Josh and Josh. That's
Okay,
your job today.
so we still got the continuation of the story on the weather station.
So good thing you didn't call me for all that technology.
Yeah, because I wanted to, I
Would've
was
slit your throat.
I wanted to put a station up there and not have to put a way to power something up there.
Yeah.
And I ended up conceding that was necessary. So
you have some
So you do have a solar
I have
panel up
a
there?
solar panel and a battery.
Okay.
Charging.
How do I get the info?
It's on Weather Underground. There's a link I'm sharing publicly. You can just go to
And
a website.
how do I find it?
I think I've shared it on that group before.
I bet you did, and I bet I missed it.
Yeah, so basically just bookmark it on your phone. I mean, texting, so it's just a web page. So basically, now, I basically have an anemometer, and it sends a radio signal to this little tiny device. That's what connects to my Wi-Fi signal I'm making from my house, and that sends the data back and forth to my house from the weather, from the mountains.
So cool.
So I mean, it's nice. So like it updates.
So does this slow down your internet service?
I don't think so. It's because it's not really doing much data transfer. It just hooks into my router as a device. And
Does that mean we can use your hotspot while we're up there?
if you have a phone that connects a 2.4 gigahertz hotspot, it's not a Google phone, then you can have Wi-Fi.
I have an Apple phone.
So yeah, I mean, I like it because it you can look at like the wind scatter diagram, so you can kind of look at trends. So like right now it's it's north, northeast, and you can look like yesterday. Like it's fun to watch the data. So like you look at yesterday.
So where's the anemometer relative to the launch?
It's slightly northwest of the main mountain. So, and it's at about 4,200 feet. So the main summit, I think, is like 5,000 feet. So you're going to be picking up a little more of the north wind, I guess, from that side.
Well, that's actually, then you know, yeah.
So yeah, I think if you're watching that station, it would kind of tell you when there's a switchover often happens. In the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It goes from
Yeah.
southwest to north.
You had a little subconscious hemorrhage. Did you notice that?
I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My family
It's
has
like,
commented.
and they get all excited about it.
Yep, I'm like,
I can't.
It doesn't hurt at all.
How many times have people come in
To the
ER with a subconjunctival hemorrhage, and you're like, look, I'm going to do a good eye exam, but this is a subconjunctival hemorrhage. It's entirely meaningless. No, you're not at risk for
Anything,
a stroke in your brain,
Just
or
might look a little freaky
hemorrhagic
for a
stroke,
couple
or
weeks.
whatever. It's going to heal up fine.
Yeah. My one injury from climbing this big pine tree or cedar tree.
I think you're gonna be fine.
But yeah.
So that is cool as hell. So it goes back a ways, and it's real time more or less.
Yeah, you can
also.
and it updates.
What did
every
it
minute.
cost you to put the whole thing together
So
in dollars?
It was, I'd say,
And what
at
did
first
you
it was
cost you later?
$400, and then I spent like a bunch more money on, like I bought like a waterproof case for the battery. I bought some buried conduit. I tried to do it right, so I wasted a lot of time. I haven't actually buried the battery yet, but I'm gonna try to get the battery a few feet under the ground so it doesn't freeze in the winter. So that's the big question: is how will this system stand up to the portion of the winter?
How much did the battery run?
Pretty cheap, $70 on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's a lithium phosphate, which in retrospect maybe I should have gone with lead acid because the lithium phosphate doesn't want to freeze, or it has a built-in thing that it won't charge when it's below freezing. So I need to get it below the frost line. Unfortunately, I can't.
And how deep is that again? Is it like 3 or 4 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, or they say the top of the mountain, sometimes more. So, and unfortunately, I hit solid rock below where I mounted the solar panel. So I'm gonna have to carry a pickaxe up there, and I'm gonna hack into it as far as I can go, and then I'm just gonna cart as much dirt and pile it up on top of it. And I got some
You don't have any dynamite?
Go out to Mission Ridge, there's a shack up there full of it.
Yeah, I'll show you where the shack is.
Unfortunately, it's right below the tree that I'm trying to hold up my solar panel.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to blow the tree up.
Sounds like a roadrunner.
I'll bet you anything you want to bet. I know he's in a nursing home now, but your old neighbor down the road, Dale and Nancy Von Bergen.
Yeah.
I bet anything you want to bet, he's got sticks of dynamite because he used to do a lot of trail work, and they used to use dynamite. It was a lot easier to use better.
I bet fewer
get
training and regulations.
It's a lot easier.
Little flying over there, Jerry.
Yeah. He was trying to come in on me.
Yeah, I've run into Nancy a few times. She's a nice lady. I heard Dale is.
Yeah, I gotta go see him. We got together and bought him a bird.
Yeah, he launched off Jumpstick, you told me once. You guys hauled him up there.
Yeah.
That's an impressive place to launch from. No good bailout. You have to get you guys pushed into the hum.
Yeah. We had no idea.
How many years
more
ago was
clear
this,
cut
Mark?
down there in the goalie, or?
Where he landed?
Well, no, like where Chumpstick is. There's this canyon. You know, small canyon.
Yeah. Well, you just launch up there and make it over.
Make it over that ridge.
Yeah.
And if you just as long as you're not going too strong a headwind, it's
Yeah.
probably very doable.
Yeah.
But it always makes me nervous to fly back there.
Yes.
On a not great day.
Me too.
Okay.
Hey, you're not alone.
Yeah. Like yesterday I did it because I'm like, it's so freaking lifty everywhere. But even then I start approaching the summit. You're like, I'm gonna have to turn around now. But yeah, the weather station cost me about $500 total.
I'm telling you. So what?
How much have you gotten donated toward it?
My neighbor and I, we were gonna split the cost. So he threw me a couple $100, and then I spent a little more. So
Since I'm going to use it, and since you won't take any money, I'm gonna take you and Sean out to dinner. How's that?
I'll take you up on them.
And that's kind of like not payment, but we'll go out to dinner.
That could be fun.
That's a private donation.
Yeah.
And Stefan talked to Hotel, and last they said yes, we're open to maybe starting with Cashmere in the spring. So I think depending on what they're willing to do, probably go with a more expensive anemometer than what I'm using. It's like $300. It's called the Weatherflow Tempest. So that would be what I would advocate for if we can mount one of those on the dog walk tower. And it seems like there's plenty of appetite in the community to fund that.
All right, for this guy.
Yeah, he's doing it.
All right. I've hiked up there, up here lots of times. I've never mountain biked up here.
Are there trails? There must be some sort of alternate ways down.
Way to go, guy. Awesome. Ow.
Want some water?
Want some water?
You're not going to be like, toss your bike in the back.
I guess I could have, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a long way to the
At this
top.
point,
we're gonna launch the regular one.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
This is way better than I thought it might be.
Yeah, when it was all
And
socked
it's not even noon yet.
Nope. It's not even 11:30.
it's not even 11.
Yeah, on that clock, standard time.
Oh, yeah. It's a world according to Garp.
Yep.
I mean, me.
Garp.
Yeah, and I went up to the Cashmere Sea, hiked up there once, and was able to ridge soar. And for me, that's where the weather stations really are helpful, is if you can watch and see like, oh, it's 10 to 20 a dog walk from the south. Maybe it's actually worth my time to spend, 15 minutes up.
Should we put it going up there?
It's private property.
Yeah,
and
but it's on,
But- you know them?
yeah, Sean and Julie Valley.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
the
you're
very
on their
top.
if you're on their good side,
Uh-huh.
if you're on their bad side, you're in trouble. But if you're on their good side, and I am,
Oh, you know.
yeah,
It's funny, I sent her a Facebook message actually, and she didn't respond. which
yeah,
wasn't-
that would be Julie.
Okay. You gotta
But
approach her the right way.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she is probably, she gets all
Oh,
of her.
solicitations for them, sorry.
No, she's a really good hunter, and she gets.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, look at the direction of that
Oh,
windsock.
I do have wind coming in from the east here. Anyway,
Yeah, I think we should try to go paragliding.
Is that what we
blowing
did?
down.
Well. Oh. Is that what you call that? How do you keep track of all those strings anyway?
We want no para wading today. This is gliding.
Jerry.
Look at that, coming in this way.
Got it.
That's kind of cross north there.
Beautiful. Perfect day.
Look at the bird there.
How high is he? I'm look. Oh yeah. Oh,
1,000
wow.
over launch, maybe.
Oh yeah. He's in a fatty there. Oh, nice turn.
Tight turns.
Okay, you guys, get up there with him.
There?
Yeah, look at that.
Look at
He's
his track.
You can definitely tell it's windy up there.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't make much headway. When
Right. When he
points.
was going east, he was parked.
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, right there. Okay, gang. This is your day.
It might be ants just because of the north component, but
Much better than Mattawa,
Ants
huh?
in my pants. I've got ants in my
Ants in
pants.
my pants.
That was Adam Att.
Oh, really? There is a song, Ants in My Pants.
I've got ants in my pants.
Yeah, and there's kind of clouds.
I've never had this happen.
Okay, I'm going to put some long clinging on for dear life here.
Hang on.
Cling on.
Hang on. Oh, there's the trail right there.
Yep. And I think it's down by those rocks or maybe a little bit lower.
Yeah, I think
Well, it's blowing up this way. Yep. Well, this is launchable here too, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, this is a nice one.
Get down there on the grass and away you go.
There's a canyon here and a canyon there.
Yeah.
So you can get thermals coming up this canyon, blocking that wind. You can launch off either side.
Yeah.
I've launched off the east side. This is called Daybreak Canyon over here.
Uh-huh.
And then I've launched here. When we did our nav here, so now there's a nice base wind out of the northwest here. That's a nice cycle. That's over 10.
Yeah. Feels like it. Beach Boys have got a song, Daybreak Over the Ocean. It's working. I thought you guys are going to go down to Mazama and do some ridge soaring down there. Oh, the saddle. Okay.
I haven't.
Okay, that's closer to Vantage than Mazama. I was thinking of that ridge up above, just a little bit.
You already knew.
Oh, pardon me, Mattawa, right? Is that where you guys are at?
Also, the river has.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Well, we all, there's 4 of us ended up going up to Chelan Butte, and the launch up here is good on the side where they normally launch, for the nationals and stuff like that. then it's also good over here on the northeast side too. That's where Joe and I are kind of looking at it right now. But and it's closer for you. I know it. That's a good deal. All you gotta do is. Yeah, right. It isn't that big. We're going to go down there again anyway. Mark wants to go down there, and I'll drive for you guys when we go down there. You know, that. Do you? Good. Yeah, and they have a decent Mexican food restaurant in downtown Mattawa too. I remember the only time I went down there, we went in there afterwards, and yeah, but that was during November. Good. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve a really good flight, especially what after a couple of days ago. I know you had a good flight that day. Shit, Yeah. And then you got a little tree workout too out on top of it. That was covering. All right, we'll see him. We'll see you, Josh. Have a great flight. We'll see you. Bye now. that a CIA drone?
What's that?
Is that a Central Intelligence Agency drone?
The drone, yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Just stays in one place like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I bet you have a kick doing that. We have a radio controlled
Yeah, here.
airplane place over in East Wenatchee where we live. It's kind of fun watching them fly their planes too. Do you come up here for the competitions and do some of their...
No, just for fun.
Oh God, what a fun. It is fun. Fun watching you. It's my buddy. Nice shot. Do you live here in Chelan?
No.
We I haven't been up here since this fire. It's amazing how much land was burned.
Yeah.
Return to home.
Oh, voice operated too.
No, it's just, yeah.
I didn't know you can do that.
Return to home.
Landing.
Like a moon lander. Comes the limb. What a smooth landing. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gee. Holy cow. Thanks for the show, man. So what did that drone and the control system set you back? How much was that? Over 1,000 or under 1,000?
Oh, you mean the distance?
Yeah.
I think 2 miles maybe.
Yeah.
1 mile at least.
The distance.
Yeah.
And then how much did it cost you to buy the thing?
It's different price point. This one, I think it's, I can't remember. It's like $1,000.
That's pretty inexpensive sport.
Yeah, and there are even cheaper models.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's like $500.
Because they're in at least 10 or 20 grand to do their sport
Yeah.
flying out there.
Yeah.
Thanks for the show.
No problem.
Heck yeah.
Paraglider shows,
Heck yeah.
burnt fire shows.
You got that one guy, that one last bird up there.
And there's no bees up here.
No.
There's a Shipman bird up there.
He's no quitter, that shit.
And then you can hear some gusts coming in. It's
Yeah, feel it.
still coming from this side.
Good.
All right, well, that's documented for whatever.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Hang on to that wing.
Oh, there's the north. Wow, that's an interesting day. Yeah, you can hear it before it got here.
Yeah. Woo!
Got the thermal breaking apart.
Wow.
Engine's still coming up that way, but here it's now coming over the back.
Well, it's in the name. Chelan Butte. Butte means the wind can come up on all sides because it's a butte, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of the beauty of Chelan is that technically under
That thing up and over his head.
What are you doing, Mark? Are you thinking about flying? Or what are you doing?
Stress in that area, you see.
Yeah, see what it does. Yeah, it's really opening up.
Dang.
It's opening up.
Well, I guess I better pack up.
Well, maybe it was better that we found it now, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. That could have been worse than that line over thing up there at Goat Peak.
What side was your line over? Was it
Oh,
the
I
right?
just had twist and I brought up the lines and turned the wrong way. I didn't realize
Oh,
what
okay.
was going
Wasn't really a
on.
line over.
No.
It was
Twisted harness.
twisted.
Harness.
well, it'll take me a while, I guess. What the hell?
It looks like
Look at the right screen. It's pretty cross over there. I don't know. I don't like to predict something like that.
he's ready to go.
Damn it. I finally convinced myself it was going to happen.
Pretty cool for a thermal.
Yeah,
That's probably some of it's just wind.
coming off the river.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and wait for that sun.
There is some cumulus activity, so there'll be some good things.
Yeah, I mean, it could be really strong lift. It's hard to say.
I'd say that there's going to be watching that gaggle of birds, watching it switch, because you're in kind of a convergence almost, you know, kind of like the side.
Okay, slow her down, Newt. Nice and straight, man. Looks good.
Oh, that's a drone, huh?
Yeah. That's going to be a cool picture once he gets that.
I want to get one of those drones that fall.
Yeah, that would be good. Get underneath your belly and get your food truck service label. Blue Sky is on the wing.
I just want to have a drone fall.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to launch?
No, man, I'm not flying.
Okay.
It's too switchy for me.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, there's a thermal.
Yeah. Yeah, with her camera, she can, in his thing, they got nice zoom lens where they can get right on top of him right now and stay with him.
Still a little slow.
Would you guys be able or willing to transfer some of that footage to us?
Yeah, I got his email, I got his phone number.
great, Yeah,
Yeah,
We're
but
go-
I
we're
lost it for a moment.
Yeah.
it's okay. We don't expect perfection. We're not paying you. We're all volunteers.
Shit.
那你现在找他吗？
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna share all 3,000 of my paragliding videos with them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You know, they're in a PDF file. That each one has a link to on a YouTube channel. Real easy to copy and paste.
所以你的重在哪儿 ？Where is your drone?
Trying to
I
follow.
cannot see it.
Okay, you can really see that north wind there. Boy, that ain't much of a thermal to turn in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's blown south and he's going to hit it right now. There you go. Now wank it.
Yeah, we might be picking them up down there at Chelan Falls Park.
If he even makes it there.
Yeah.
On the other hand, he might just take that out across the river, you know?
Right.
That's a core right there.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of drift to it.
Nice getting something there.
Nice. Yeah, you're going to be, that's chase the thermal day
Uh-huh.
right there. good. He's going up.
Yeah.
I think he's, well, no, there it is. It's almost backing up there. Did you see that?
Yeah. I've zoomed in on him, so I got a closer view of what's going on there.
There you go. Stay in it. There's the dive out of the back. Unless there's another core out in the back.
And now you know the rest of the paragliding story. So remember,
Still not dead.
Nice work, Ben. You'll get back up.
I have, so the wallhead came off the shoulder of a special forces team in the sand. My friend went over there 2 months after
Look at that.
Russia invaded him.
he's getting it, huh?
Volunteered, whether he did work or, and then we talked with the first aid kit. And the colonel had it on his shoulder right there and said, that's a really cool pack. And the colonel said, you deserve it to come around here.
Yeah, he's getting up there now. Look at him. He's just crawling right up that ridge, isn't he? He's about 2/3 of the way up there now.
So I had somebody merging together. Then I did cancel twice now. So I'm still not dead. And I added that, and then added the lightning bolt because the Grateful Dead is a band with the lightning bolt. And I wanted to imply that. So that's kind of a blend of probably 3 different logos right there. So I have somebody who I go to and I give them ideas and he works with me and does the editing. Yeah.
So they do a lot of Thai food. His wife is Thailandese.
Thailand.
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 Yeah, we're on Instagram. He's got a good thermal there.
Go for it, Ben.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Are they Chinese?
It's fine. And these are pretty good conditions.
Yep.
There's nobody really knows. 100 years from now, they'll laugh at us.
Right.
People are always laughing at me, Mark. Everybody I know, when I say, they say, well, do you know Mark Shipman? I start, oh boy. Like this, well, he trusts his life. He trusts me with his life. He lets me pack his emergency.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Boy, you know who has a good city? Were you there? No. No, you weren't there. Trevor and Annika are a repack team. Holy shit. They have it organized so that they get together and repack a parachute. They can have the whole thing carefully done in about 20 minutes. And they'll do that one and then that one and then that one. It's amazing to watch them how they do it. It's really cool.
I was never fast at it because everybody was always asking me questions.
Yeah.
And everybody has different gear, you know.
Well, and everybody wants to do it themselves. I'm kind of wimpy in that regard.
Well, I don't, you know, I come from skydiving. You pack your main parachute, but an FAA rigger packs your reserve. And this is people's reserves.
Yeah.
And, you know, a guy who's been flying for a year that wants to save $60 and learn how to do it himself, I'm not going to let him pack my reserve. I packed probably 1,500 parachutes in my life.
Yeah. No,
So,
you know what you
you know, I'm a little bit more qualified in general, but you know, just the best. Really, what you want to do is when we get to Chelan Airport, ask him which side of the river he thinks he's going to land on.
Well,
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
He
Till he gets
Because we
down
can
there.
always get down to Wenatchee
Oh yeah.
and cross either side.
Well, we'll
Unless he
We'll
lands
see
short
him.
of Wenatchee.
We'll see him on this track.
Right, yeah, you can.
So that when we get to Armando, we'll know whether to turn left or go straight.
Yep. Yep, so we'll just stay on the east side of the river going back.
Yeah.
Yep, there's the Jeep.
Yeah, he'll be landed,
Boy,
packed up. Oh, he damned. Bailey launched Eagle Creek.
He did, huh?
Yeah.
is she going up?
Well, he crossed and he's over the next ridge going headed
Oh,
south.
Bailey's the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought Bailey was a girl.
He's from the other, isn't he from the other side of the mountain?
Yeah.
He was up there a couple of days ago with
I've
Chino.
never heard of a Bailey guy.
Yeah. It's part of Chino's flock.
Bailey's a wet cider, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it could be worse.
That's a Seinfeld line. I'm in this Seinfeld Facebook group, and somebody will post a picture of something and make a comment, like a line from Seinfeld, and you get like up to 150 people doing one-liners from the TV series. It's kind of funny. Some great lines. I'm just wrapping up Kramer's book. His mother was a rape victim, and so he was a product of rape. And when he was a young guy, he was always asking about his dad. And later on in life, he was asking about his dad, and his uncle punched him. Shut up. It's got rough, you know.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't look like those guys have launched Saddle yet.
They haven't gotten up yet.
Look at that.
Pretty parched.
That rugged beauty of those black charred bushes.
Yeah. Next year it'll be green again.
Get a lot of wildflowers out of it.
Yeah.
Big blooming. There was a big fire down at Lake Elsinore, and then it became a riot of other flowers. It was just
All kinds of drugs came out of that hill after that.
miles and miles and miles and miles of flowers, and people were mobbing Lake Elsinore area, driving up there to just go look at the flowers.
Boy, not many people flying today. Maggie flew today.
She from her usual spot,
Let's see.
around the ridge.
Yeah. She landed at Eagle Creek LC.
Probably did a hike
Oh.
and fly with her. She has like a buzz or something, doesn't she?
I don't know what
It's like a bee wing. It says a low bee. Whatever a low bee would be. I think that'd be a buzz.
I have no idea. I can't. Every sentence that everybody talks about a paraglider, they stick in that ABCD CCC rating, and I think that is such bullshit. It's almost meaningless information. You know, low B versus an A versus a CCC. I mean, come
Well, that
on.
you're actually I agree with that really completely, but I've just gotten the habit of
Yeah. Oh, it's I
saying
know.
it because it's more conversational. You know? but it really is meaningless in that nobody that I know flies in non-thermic conditions. Therefore, how does the wing react if they don't test it in thermals midday? You know?
Yeah. Well, the last point I have for Ben was where we saw him out there, and he was only at 3,800 feet. So I don't know.
He's on the rim.
Well, yeah, he's above the rim, but yeah, that's true. Okay.
He's probably on
Get
the rim.
above that. We saw him get above us.
Yeah, but he probably didn't go. He's probably staying on the rim.
Must have. So
It's just
now-
ridge running the rim.
That's what I consider.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because then you could land down in the river if you set them up on the flats.
Here with his paraglider.
Hey, hey, hey!
Nice flying, buddy.